Alright. I very much hope that both of my cameras have the space for all of this. Alright, where's the first video? Let's start with why it took me a year to finish this blanket. Hello everyone, my name is Cici and my god, this year has been a year. Looking back at my goals from the beginning of this year, I think I am actually going to be able to get 24 videos out this year, which is awesome. Are they all videos I'm proud of? Not quite, but I also have very high standards, so I think all things considered, I did a pretty good job. The 1,000 subscriber mark I knew I was not going to hit at the beginning of this year. I knew right off the bat that that was probably not going to be a mark that I would hit. But for the first half of the year, I did pretty good. I got like 300 subscribers this year. That by itself is mind-blowing, considering that you are all pretty much complete strangers, and I want to thank you for that. You know, it did actually seem like I was gonna get there in around June, like with the rate that my subscriber base was growing, but because my subscribership basically came to a complete standstill in June, oh my goodness, I had no idea what was coming. Yeah, I still don't know why that happened, like if it was happenstance or if it was an algorithm change or if it is because I posted a week late or if it's because I stopped posting like hair content, like I grew out my hair, like is it the Hollywood hair theory, like I just have no idea. That's literally the first symptom of depression, like, on the list. That's the first symptom that you have to check off. Like, no interest in doing shit anymore. Cici, I don't care if it's premenstrual, or seasonal, or circumstantial. It's depression. Take some St. John's wort. Jeez. Personally, this year felt like a year where I really started to get my feet underneath me. You all saw at the beginning of the year, like, that little clip there. It was rough. Things were not looking good for Cici. But I feel like, generally speaking, I have my feet underneath me and I feel more confident, like I have an active role in my own life and I can take initiative. I realized that I really have no control over how fast my channel grows. And that realization is so important. Like, the fact that I have no control over my audience's response, such a huge revelation. Like, I can make videos that I think my audience will like, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they are actually going to like them. Like, in the beginning of the year, my Everything I Crocheted in 2022 video blew up out of nowhere in like this sea of short hair pixie cut videos. So that is a really good point past CC. Keep it up. I feel like personally I have grown a lot over the course of the past year. I think that I am more self-aware and I am better able to take initiative for my own life. I don't know how to quite explain it. Like, the analogy that I was thinking of was like the difference between a sapling and a tree. Like, fast fashion versus something that's been around for like 40 years and you find in Goodwill. That sort of resilience I've found. And looking at where I was last year, I think that that was really all of my goal. To like find more resilience. Like, I phrased it as vibrancy because I was a little sad girl at the time. But I think that really what I needed was resiliency and the ability to see the beauty in the little things. I don't know, I just find myself a little bit more inspired and just a little bit more excited about my prospects for the future. Not only that, but I feel like things are starting to fall into place. I know that that's a really weird way to phrase it, but it almost feels like the universe is just like weaving people and things in and out of my life as I need them. Like, as soon as things fall through with one person and I think, wow, I could really use this type of a person, that walks into my life. And the same goes with like opportunities. Like, the second I think, hey, I would really like this in my life, it just pops up in my life. It feels so weird to say that, like, it's like destiny, but like, I don't know, it feels kind of weird. The universe is just kind of sort of like